Hey, what's happening, people? Welcome to another edition of Messages in the Madness. It's yours truly, Longhorn the comedian. I got my name above my head. That's my website. Check it out. Yep, VernonEDavisII.com tells you everything about me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Sunday. Yes, it is Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I'm here. You're here. Well, you'll be here. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Hit that like button. Hit that love button as you come in. Appreciate y'all stopping by, hanging out, checking me out because this is what I do Sunday night, 8 o'clock. I hang out with y'all. Pow, pow. Why? Because you're special. Yes, you are. You are special. Okay, maybe. Okay, yeah, a little bit. I'm special. So, hey, Charlotte, good to see you. I appreciate y'all stopping by, stopping in. Hope you had a great week, fabulous week, fantastic week because I did. Yes, I did. Did a little traveling this week. Not far, just Kansas City and Columbia, Missouri, but still got out and about a little bit. And you prepared this week? I am prepared this week, Buzz, because guess what? I'm doing the same thing I did last week. I am not using notes. And I went back and I watched last week's show. And guess what? I liked it. Hey, my love, Miss Lynette, good to see you. I liked it, Buzz. I liked talking to y'all from the heart. Even though every topic that I do comes from the heart, I do a lot of research on it. And sometimes I don't say what it is that I want to say. I'm saying what the experts are saying. But yeah, I am prepared because I have been thinking about the topic for this show all week. It's been on my mind all week. Matter of fact, I don't even know where I'm wearing my glasses. I don't need it because I ain't got to read no notes. But I do need to read y'all's comments. So I'm going to put those back on. Yeah. Y'all make sure you hit like and love as you come in. Let me know you're here. Let me know you should stop by. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. And again, I got my ta-da, my website right there above my head. Boom, moving up in the world. Somebody made a comment to me and said maybe I should try a lighter background. So, what do you think? Any comments about the lighter background? Hmm, hmm, hmm. Okay, leave me a comment in the comment box. Let me know what you think about that. So, like I said, had a great week, fabulous week. Got to hang out with my grandson, Little Horn. He came over and helped Pawpaw do some yard work and everything. He's trying to make money to buy him a PlayStation 5. Pawpaw looked at the price of a PlayStation 5 and I'm like, yeah, no, Papa ain't gonna be able to do that. $800 for a PlayStation 5. No, I'm sorry. PlayStation 5, I could buy a tire for my truck with that. You know, my F-150. I can do that. So let's see. Thank you, Buzz. I appreciate that. Hey, Charlotte, thank you for letting me know it looks good. Thank you very much. Buzz starting off the show. He says, you saved me a text. I have seen more of your podcast than anyone, and I loved your truth and genuine brilliance. Thank you, Buzz. That means a lot. Thank you very much. Miss Ethel says looks nice, brighter, and cleaner because I took a shower. Yes, I did. It was yesterday, but I took a shower, so that may be why it's cleaner. And I bought a new light. Yes, I did. I wish I could show it to you. It's it's huge. It's an 18-inch ring light. It's up above my desk here. And then I bought a 4K camera because actually, y'all, I'm really working hard to make the show better. I really am. So I thank y'all for paying attention, seeing what I got going on, and hanging out with me every Sunday. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. But as I was saying, Lil Horn came over, hung out with Pawpaw this week. We did some yard work. He put a little money in his pocket. Yeah, Pawpaw did pay him. I didn't do the child labor thing, but no, I did pay him for his services, and I appreciated him very much. And probably have some more work for him here coming up real soon. So we'll see how that works out. What else is going on? That's about it. Got to travel this week, going to Nashville this week. Day job stuff, nothing fun. I don't have any shows on the books until next month, until April. So you see, no guests in the studio yet. You know what, Buzz? One of these days, when you let me, I'm gonna have you on my show. How about that? How about you gonna be my next guest? Buzz Sutherland is gonna be my next guest on Messages in the Madness, and we're gonna talk about him and his comedy and how he has gotten to where he's gotten in the comedy game because it's not all just laughs. There's a lot of business involved in there, Blood, sweat, and tears too. So how about that, Buzz? Let me know if you're interested in doing that idea. So yeah, no grandkids running around today. I took my grandson home. Hey, that was it. So let's get to the topic because I um talk is cheap. Let's get to my topic. And like I said, I've thought about my topic all week. And it came from a conversation that I was having with one of my sons. And he said, Dad, it just seems like it's always something. I get here and then something knocks me back, or I do this and something happens and it knocks me off my game. I just don't understand it. I'm doing the right things. I'm not in the streets. I'm not selling drugs. I'm taking care of my family. I'm taking care of my kids. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. But it seems like there's always something. There's always something that just knocks me backwards. And I just told him the truth, as I will tell you. Yes, it is always something. There will always be something to just pop up out of the blue, whether it's good or bad or indifferent. You always have your plan of action. This is what I'm going to do. If I do this, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do this. And then, you're moving along, you're just chugging along. And then all of a sudden, bam, out of nowhere comes a Mack truck and knocks you off the road. All you can do at that point, you can get mad, you can get sad, you can get upset, you can start jumping up and down and all those things. But the reality of it is when you get through with that, the only thing you can do is get up, dust yourself off, and keep moving. I take that back. You can quit. You can stop doing whatever it was that you were trying to do and just let it just say, okay, I failed, and just move on to something else. But no sooner you do that, and there's that little thing in your head's going to keep twirling around in your head going, well, I could have did this, I could have did that, I could have did that, coulda, woulda, shoulda, woulda. Yeah, it's going to do that. We've all been in those situations where we believe that if we do this, then we'll be able to do this. If we do this, then we'll be able to do this. And then something happens that stops us from doing that. Prime example for me is that I used to believe that if I had two comedy shows running at the same time at two different venues, and I used to believe, hey man, if I book these comics, if I book this comic, he's gonna book me, or if I book that comic, then he's gonna book me. If I help this person, they're gonna help me. And guess what? None of them ever booked me. When I went on to be the general manager at the House of Comedy, I met all kinds of big name comedians. And I said, you know what, man, I'm making all these connections. I'm shaking hands. They're gonna help me. No, they didn't. They did not reach back for me. And I just kept looking at myself, going, well, what am I doing wrong? Maybe I'm not funny enough, or maybe, I know I'm a little weird. I'm a little different. I'm not your average cat. I'm a little different. I know it. But I kept believing that if I do this, then I can move to this. And if I do that on that level, then I can move to this next level. If I help this person, then that person is going to help me. And quite frankly, I was just lying to myself because it didn't happen. What happened was when I stopped saying, if I do this, then this will happen. If I do that, then that'll happen. Things started happening. When I helped people and did not look for anything in return, then things did start to happen for me. They started moving in the direction that I needed them to move in. When I stopped doing some things that I shouldn't have been doing, things got better for me and I started moving in another direction. When I stopped lying to myself about what I was doing and what my intentions were, and just got straight up honest with myself, looked myself in the mirror and told myself the truth and understood what the ramifications were if I continued in the path that I was going. Yeah, if I did this, then this was going to happen. And that's a hard thing to do. It's harder than it sounds. But yes, it's always going to be something. But you know what the beautiful thing about it is though? That's something. is that you are prepared for it. At this point in your life, everything that has happened to you has prepared you for this moment in your life. It has prepared you to be ready to move forward, to do whatever it is that you're wanting to accomplish. Yeah. You just got to get off your ass. That's what you got to do. You just got to do it. You just got to do it. But everything that you have learned throughout life, every situation that you have been in has prepared you for that is that it's always something. It has prepared you for what the hell now. It has. You have the basic instructions already imprinted in you from what you have learned and what you have done over the years. And most of us don't realize it. Yeah. Stop and think about it. If you go to college, well, you went to elementary school and middle school and high school, that prepared you for college. Now, what you're reading in college or what you're doing in college may be completely new, but you know all the words or you know how to pronounce the words. You've seen the numbers before. You are prepared to be where you're at. And if something happens and it does knock you back a step, well, at least you've been at this step before. So you know how to get from this step to the next step. And when you get to that next step, then you know how to function at that step and what you need to do to move forward to the next one. So sometimes getting knocked back one step, maybe two, is not a bad thing. It's an opportunity for you to learn from what just happened. Just being silly and using the Mack truck analogy, but you riding down the road and you riding down the road in the left lane with your right turn signal on, and a Mack truck, but you decide to turn left instead of go right, and the Mack truck smacks you. Well, the truck thought you was turning, you had your turn signal on. He thought you was going another direction. You go, oh, so the next time, don't do that. This is what I should do. Yeah, it's always going to be something. I don't care how old you are, or how old you grow to be. It's going to be something. And you have to have faith in yourself. And you have to understand and believe that you have in you what it takes to get past that something. The other thing that you have to do is realize that one something is not that serious. If it didn't stop you from breathing, it's not that serious. Okay, you got overcharged 20 bucks on something. Well, you throw away $20. What's the point of you getting mad, upset, and throwing a fit about it? None. You just know next time count your money or buy something different. People talk about relationships. I don't think there's no such thing as a bad relationship. I think we all learn something from that relationship to take us forward. So it becomes another, it's always something. Yeah, yeah. As long as you are alive and your ass is pointing towards the ground, there's going to be something. You just have to remember that you have what it takes to get past that something and move forward. Now, if that something just stops you in your tracks and you can't go any further, then maybe, just maybe, you need to sit back, get in touch with your feelings, get in touch with your thoughts, and figure out if this is the direction you're supposed to be going. If you keep going to the casino and losing $100 every time you go and you never win, then you might want to reconsider that because that's always something. Maybe it's something that you're doing that's causing you to lose your $100. Maybe you shouldn't be playing slots. Maybe you should be playing the tables. So At the same time, I will ask you to do this. Don't give up. Don't give in. Because if it's really meant to be, and whatever it is that you're shooting for and you're striving after, you're trying to move towards, it's going to come for you. It's going to be there for you. What is for you is for you. It really is. What is for you is for you. Okay, case in point. My dream stage is the Stardome in Birmingham, Alabama. If you've never seen it, look it up. It's a beautiful, beautiful club, beautiful stage. And I remember I submitted my stuff. I've even had somebody else submit my stuff to the booker there. And he said, he told the people, he's not ready. He's not ready for our stage. And I remember one of the another comedian finally said, "Hey man, I'm gonna take you with me when I go to the Stardome." I'm like, "Yes." Well, actually, I had two say they was gonna take me with them to the Stardome. I'm like, "Yes," and neither one of them ever did. And the funnier thing about it was, I ended up get I ended up getting gigs that were, in my opinion, better. But the Stardome is still my dream stage. But my point is, I'm like, yes, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do the Stardome. And then they go, yeah, man, sorry, COVID hit, can't do it. Or, oh, yeah, man, I was going to take you with me, but they didn't give me the headline spot. I had to go as a feature, so I couldn't take you with me. So it was always something. But guess what? Something else came along that was just as good, if not better. And if you're a man of faith or a woman of faith like I am, and you ask God for something, God's going to tell you one of three things. He's either going to say, yes, here you go. Gonna say no, not going to do it. But if he tells you no, you know what the third thing he's going to do? He's going to show you why he said no and probably give you something better in place of. That's real. I know this for facts. So, so I guess my closing on that before I start reading comments is it's always going to be something. And like I told my son, I said, hey, you're going to go through life and you're going to get knocked down. What's important is how you get up. You're going to get hit hard. I mean, just pow. You're going to get nailed. But the hit is going to be impressive. What's going to be more impressive is how you get up, how you respond, how you move forward from that point. That is what's going to be that's going to be the tail of the tape. That's what's going to be. That's what's going to tell it all. Is how you respond to it's always something. So let's see what we got going on over here in the comments here. Buzz, seriously, I will have you on my show. I promise you. If you really want to do it, we can do it. I'll send you a link. We'll make it happen. We'll do it. Okay. James, good to see you, my brother. Always good to see you. James says, people don't always care about helping others. James, that is so, so, so true. I was at the car wash today, and y'all pardon my French. I was washing my truck, and I was standing on the running board cleaning off the top of it. And the young man next to me, he said, "Hey man, I'm trying to get my door right here. My door was open, his door was open." I'm like, he said, "I'm trying to get in my car," but I was already in my truck on top of it, trying to. And I said, "So what you want me to do? Stop and get down?" He go, "Look, man, fuck you. I was just trying to let you know what I was doing. I didn't want to hit your shit." And my first thought was, "Do I have my pistol in the car?" I shouldn't have been, and I thought about it. I said, okay, I could have handled that differently. But I reacted in the fashion that he spoke to me and his tone of voice. And honestly, if he would have said, "Hey, sir, excuse me, I'm trying to get my car down here, trying to vacuum it out," I'd be like, "Oh, okay, young man, just give me a second. I'll get out your way." That would have been me being helpful. I do believe, though, James, that they don't always care about helping others, but I think that there's more people who do care. I'm just, and maybe I'm just naive, but I believe that people still want to help each other. I think that people still love each other very much. I believe that good is still in the world. I really do. Yeah, there's a lot of idiots out there, but I still believe in the good of the world. I still believe in people. I d- I promise you I do. My daughter, hey, Spammy. I don't know what that face is about, but I'm sure she'll tell me about it later on. Mr. Ned said, hey, man, it's called providence. That's a big word. Now I got to go look up what providence means. Anybody else know what providence means? Because yeah, I'm slow. Providence. Okay. Providence. They're trying to sell me health insurance. That's bad. Definition. Okay. So the definition of providence means the protective care of God or the nature as a spiritual power. So that's what providence means. And I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna put it in the comments for y'all. Because I couldn't have told y'all that. I sure couldn't have. So Jay said too much lead back then talking about the paint. Buzz, what you got? You said, be the change you want to see. You exemplify that philosophy. You have learned from every bad break or slight you have experienced. You're going to be such a great life coach because you have lived every level of success and also failure. No one object. I mean, okay, adjective describes you. Thank you, Buzz. I appreciate that. And yeah, you're right, Buzz. Man, I've been slighted. I've had some bad breaks. But I've had more good happen to me than I've had bad. And that's what allows me to smile. It really does. Because I have had way more good than bad. And when you look back at the bad, I learned something from the bad. And that's what's important is when you can look back at whatever it was that you went through and learn something from it and move forward from that. Yeah. So thank you for that, Buzz. I appreciate it. Um, exert maybe determined effort. Okay. My brother David from out in Kansas. Hey man, I hope you're doing better. I follow you on Facebook a little bit. I'm praying for your health, brother. I hope you're doing better. I hope you're doing better. I really am. And they said maybe they need to go stop going to the casino. I agree. Maybe they do. Learn new words from the D. I don't know what that means, James, but okay. But it is a big word. Um, okay. Oh wow, that was a big one. So the net says God has provided in you what you need. Yeah, true. To overcome what is happening to you. There's a lot of truth to that. So again, y'all, I don't try to preach. I just try to teach. Oh, y'all check out my new hoodie. Yeah, it's them boys. Yes, it's them boys. I'm still a Cowboys fan forever. Yes, I'm wearing it proudly. Yes, I am. Hey guys, that's all I got. So as I say to y'all always, my deal is this. My deal is really, really simple. I don't care if it's one of y'all or 500 of y'all. I love doing this, and I love the fact that y'all come to hear me do this, and I appreciate it. Share the prop. Share my vlog, as it's called, a vlog, video blog. Share it with other people if you find it useful. Check out my YouTube channel. Um, and I just appreciate y'all from the heart. I do. And at one point in time, I actually thought about, stopping doing what I was doing. Oh, the DI at boot. Okay, I got you, James. Okay. I thought about stopping doing this, but honestly, I've decided to just try to make it better. No, no, no. I take that back. Take that try word out. I decided to make it better. and it just gets better with y'all. So share it, talk about it, something. Help us grow the show. And that's a wholehearted ask from me to you. Share it on your page, tell people about it, send in suggestions for conversations, even send in suggestions for interviews. I think I'm finally at that point to where I can do an interview and do it well. So it's all a growing thing. And you all have watched me grow from when I started with where they what the hell Longhorn, and then the other show that we did, Meet the Comics. So I think I'm finally at that point to where I'm ready to start interviewing people and having people on the show and showing some quality and bringing some value to you all. So if you got people that you think I should interview, give me a holler. I'll see if I can get them on the show. I'd be happy to do it. And no, I'm not bringing Kevin Hart because he's still upset about the joke I told about him. Buzz, all right, we're gonna make that happen, okay? James, thank you for that. Well, like I say, I had a something happen, and then I got up and said, okay, it's time to do something better. It's time to move forward. So learning curves. Says get Buzz on the show. I'm gonna get you on this show, Buzz. I am. You let me know what Sunday you available. Inbox me, let me know, or text me. Let me know what Sunday you available. I'm gonna have you on the show. Okay. All right, y'all. That's all I got. So, as I say always, hey Pete, good to see you, bro. Man, if y'all don't know Pete, Pete's a great guy. Pete is a comic out of Louisville, Kentucky. Great guy, great friend, and still plays in the band. Good guy. I like band, and he's still turning around doing comedy. So that's it. That's all I got. And with that, I'm gonna say what I always say. Y'all know what I say. God loves you. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Respect yourselves. Love yourselves. Yeah, respect yourselves. Love them kids. Hug them kids. Give them a hug from me. Let them know you love them. Respect our vets. I'm Longhorn the comedian. It's been another episode of Messages in the Madness. God bless y'all. $2.